Keep it simple, stupid. That is a phrase that I find myself saying to me all the time when I'm lesson planning, and I'm gonna tell you why coming up. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down to lesson plan for a big session of lesson planning, got my coffee ready, I start lesson planning, and all these ideas come into my head, and I'm thinking about all these activities that I'm gonna do, and then I go, oh yeah, I can just group this thing with that thing, and I can put this together, and I think about this amazing lesson plan, and by the end of it all, I've totally forgotten what my objective is. I ask myself, what's going on here? What are they even supposed to be learning right now? I have no idea what's going on anymore. Those are things that I end up saying to myself because I've gotten so far off the beaten path, because I let myself go down all those little trails, and I forgot what the objective of the lesson was. So before I sit down to lesson plan, I gotta say to myself, keep it simple, stupid. Don't get fancy. Have one objective for each lesson, and that way I can focus on that lesson. So much material that teachers have to cover over the school year. It can be very enticing to lump different objectives together and say, with this one lesson I can talk about this, and I can assess all three things. Keep it simple. Don't be fancy. Obviously, there's times where it's appropriate to lump objectives together. That's fine. But many times, it can be more effective for you and the students if you just pick one objective for the lesson and hone in on that objective, because then you'll know exactly what you're looking for out of the students. You can stay focused, and you yourself won't get off track by student questions or anything else that happens, because you know by the end of this lesson, I want you to be able to do this. Staying focused and not being fancy, keeping it simple, can go a long way with the effectiveness of your lesson. Let me give you a quick example. In kindergarten, I'm teaching kids how to write. There's a lot that goes into writing. Capitalization, punctuation, spelling their sight words correctly, sounding out their words and getting a beginning, middle, and an ending sound. Did they incorporate the phonics rules that we've learned for the week? Lots of different stuff to focus on. So I could focus on all those things when I'm looking at a kid's paper, but that wouldn't do me or them any good. So what I do is, for each writing lesson, I say, I'm gonna focus on this today. When I send you back to your seat to work on your own, I'm gonna be walking around looking for these things. I'm gonna be looking, do you have a capital at the beginning? That's what I'm focusing on. And so I can walk around and do a quick check on everybody and see, yes, no, I can have a little checklist, I can keep it in my mind, and then I assess, did they follow the rules and the routines for that day, and I don't have to worry about all the other stuff that goes on. Then tomorrow, I'll take and say, okay, 17 out of 20 kids had the capitalization and punctuation, so tomorrow's lesson is gonna be not on capitalization and punctuation, I'm gonna focus on beginning sounds of words. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. That'll help you go a long way in your lesson plans. All right, if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, do you have some of the same issues? Do you sometimes let your mind run wild and forget what the objective is? Or have you found a way to effectively incorporate multiple objectives into lessons, and you would like to share with the community how you did that? Comment down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on so you don't miss any videos. As always, make it a great day, teachers, and see you next time.